We'll wait for some people to show up. And super excited. Started off this morning at 5 and headed off to see if I can remember the name of this place. Colfax, North Carolina, where something Berg is right next to it. Basically picked up the RV. This is a 2022 Sprinter van, 4x4, and it is an Integra, and it's called, what's up, Skull? It's called the Launch. So this is a very short wheelbase. It's a 144-inch wheelbase. They call it the 19Y. What's going on, Martin? And so it's small. Basically think of a van, but where you can stand in it. So I'm standing in it. And the reason why I thought this is going to work, what's up, Bravado Racing? Mrs. and Mr. Bravado Racing, is because sometimes we go to a match. Kentucky Precision's out there. I was talking to him earlier today. And, you know, it's in the back roads and you got to get through some dips and stuff. So I figured having a short wheelbase was going to be super great. And it's just me, basically. So I don't need anything huge. I had the big motorhome at one time back in the day. What's up, Scott? And we got a Pete's out there, Seebeck. And I didn't need that nor want that. Less stuff to clean up. A lot more mobile. Having the 4-wheel drive is going to be nice just to keep you out of some stuff or get you in more trouble, basically. And it's but having 4-wheel drive is nice. What's up, Abigail? I know after 2023 they're going to an all-wheel drive. Didn't want an all-wheel drive. I wanted a 4-wheel drive. But this is it. We'll go over some of it. I've had this thing for, took me 3.5 hours to get back. Probably had it maybe, I don't know, 5 hours at the most. We went over almost everything. I did notice some stuff. After trying to mess with stuff. I'm going to show you the bedroom. There is a bedroom, so for a small van, think of a small van. Having the ability to have a place to eat. Has a refrigerator, a sink, a bed, storage, cabinets. And then the important part for me was, I was thinking, man, after a match, you know, you got to drive 5 hours home or whatever the case is, depending on how far away you are. How nice would it be to do a quick rinse off, put some different clothes on, and actually enjoy your ride back home. So it has a shower in it, and it has a bathroom, so, or a toilet, I should say. Super excited about this because it's not massive. When you go through here, I was a little disappointed in the bed because I bought this sight unseen. I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew I wanted the Sprinter van. I knew I wanted the tall one. I knew I wanted this model. I did a ton of research online, but never really drove one, never really been in one. And yeah, Doomsday. What's up, Drew? But I knew that this was going to work out perfect for a guy, even a couple. This would work out perfect for. If you have kids, this isn't going to work. If it's just you and your wife or girlfriend or whatever, this will work great. But if you have some teenage kids, this is going to be horrible unless you give them a tent and then they stay outside and camp on the grass or something. So the requirements were 4-wheel drive. Diesel I thought was nice, except right now prices suck. I paid $5.19, and when I was whatever town it was on the way in, I saw it up to like $5.65 for a gallon of diesel. Now I know in California, hell, it's probably $9 a gallon right now, but I was like, of course, you know, you buy a diesel and then the price of diesel goes way up. But there's a lot of storage. Think of it as just me. I got rifles, tripods, shooting cart, so on and so forth. But that's it. I just need clothes, I need a towel, you know, and just a few items to get me from match to match. And that's kind of what I'm doing. So at some point, I don't know when exactly, I want to be traveling around I plan to somehow try to shoot almost every state in the United States. Now this may not be a, you know, 1 year kind of thing. It might be longer. What's up, Brad? Driver's license. Was that your driver's license photo you used for a thumbnail? Yeah, that was my driver's license number. Or my driver's license. But I want to be able to check the boxes off. I want to be able to go places. Hell, we were, I think 4 hours away from where I haven't been yet, and I want to go. So there's a lot of places I still want to go, but one of them was, yeah, there's something going on. Got cops, got fire and rescue, and it's either that or donuts are on sale or something, I don't know. But I wanted to be able to travel around. And so if you guys ever seen the show Wicked Tuna in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, if I would have had this all dialed in and we were already out there, I would have just kept going another 4 hours and would have been able to check it out. So planned on going there, but the plan is to hit a bunch of matches. So I got quite a few matches in the works. I got one not tomorrow, but next Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Be shooting 3-gun down in Clinton House, South Carolina. And then we got a couple other little things. And then Tree Feller comes in on the 19th, I think. We're going to shoot the Positional Punisher. And then we're going to head out to Missouri for the NRL Championships. So that ought to be pretty cool. And then I got the Sweaty Yeti coming up and quite a few other things. But the plan is just to go shoot, go have fun, and try to, you know, see the countryside while you're shooting matches. So let's get into this whole Sprinter van. If you think of the cab, this is basically Mercedes, and then everything behind, basically behind these seats is Allegra. Is it Allegra or Integra? I can't remember. It's somebody, and it's in here somewhere, but it's pretty awesome how much crap they could fit into a small 144-inch wheelbase. Remember, it's all just, it's small stuff, a lot of necessities, a lot of little things. There's not a ton of room for pots and pans and all that kind of stuff. But let's get into it. I think the battery's hopefully charged up enough. Hopefully I yapped long enough where it'll charge up for a little while. And we got Eric out there, the Shaggy Rifleman. And I probably missed a bunch of you. I apologize. Right now there's a bunch of light in here. So behind me, we'll start here so I'm lazy, but behind me is basically like the control panels for basically everything. Now I'm going to do a full review for some of you guys. I've been watching a lot of these videos, and there's a lot of good stuff that I've learned from watching the videos. But then I'm like, why didn't anybody talk about this? Why didn't anybody talk about that? So if you're looking at something or thinking about traveling the world in a little Sprinter van, or maybe building one yourself, a lot of people do that as well. What's up, Heesal? But basically it's the water pumps, tells you your gray tanks, tells you what your battery is. Everything in here, there's no propane. Everything is electric. So it comes with an electric convection oven that's portable. You can throw it into a cabinet. It does all your master lights. I could do that. I could turn them on, or I could go to the lights and start dimming stuff down. So main ceiling light, I can turn stuff off. But anyways, we'll leave the lights on. I know it's like a shitty video because it's like right into the light, but you'll see why in a minute so you can see everything. Up top here is a cabinet. It's got a radio in it, and then all the solar stuff in the bed to lower the bed, and it has a lock. This is going to be something we're going to talk about, because basically what I'm trying to do is in the back section below the bed is what they call the garage. And the garage is small, but it's massive for, think of what I've been doing, the 4Runner, and think of how much more capable this is than the 4Runner. So I don't have to go get a hotel every night. I can shower, use a crapper. I can do all the stuff you normally could do and not have to, you know, basically be at a hotel an hour away from the match. So then you got to wake up an hour early, and then you got to get all the way to the match. So I can make breakfast in the morning if I want, or whatever the case is. I have a lot more options available. So let me take you off here, and let's see if we can move you down here. All right, I got a bunch of people outside looking at my ass. All right, so up here you got a radio, which is nothing fancy. And then in here you got all your solar panels. Hopefully you guys can see all that stuff. And then this is the key. So in order, I can lock the bed up or down. And this is what, once you guys get back to the back part, you'll understand why I want to lock it so much. Then over here on the west wing, we have, what's up, Brad? You can pull Ray's minivan when he gets, yeah, actually Ray, he ended up upgrading. He got a, well, he'll tell you about it, hopefully. So you got a sink here, you got a cook area where you put your stove, and then this pulls out, this goes up, and now you got a bigger table here. So that's pretty big. Maybe 3 feet. I'd say about 3 feet. Pull this back out, goes back down, and then in, and then down here, which there isn't any right now, but it's on, and it'll be full of sweet tea and food. So it's pretty cool. It has the freezer, which is nice, so you can keep frozen chicken and stuff if you're gonna be out a long time. You know, you can have some frozen stuff there as well. And then you got all the stuff on the doors. Kind of wait to comment because I'm not gonna be able to read anything. One of the cool things I thought was, you guys can see this mesh here. So this is the door out. This is a cover that goes over the window, but this actually comes down, you zip it, and then it's magnetized on this side, so you can get in and out of the thing if you got mosquitoes or whatever. Or you can just open the door. We'll do that in a little bit. Now over here on the east wing is you have storage areas. So you see these storage racks, and I understand, you got to remember this place is small in here. These are storage racks, but these all come out. There's 2 of them, so you can put all your clothes in a bag here, and then when you want to use the restroom or take a shower, you can just pop these out. There's actually another door. There's some locks on the top right here. Basically, you can open that all the way up. And this door here is the shower door. You get a curtain as well. Down there's a crapper. And when you're not showering, you turn it this way, and then your legs would be down there. So you can be all the way in the bathroom if you need to. You got the water temp. Got the fancy shower head. You got a light. You got a vent here. You push up, you hit the little button, and that'll keep all the moisture out. You got a clothesline, so you can hang your wet shorts from swimming, whatever the case is. So that's that. And then let me turn this off. Now we're back here. So up here is pretty large storage area. I got sheets in here, and then down here is the cooktop. So you just put that cooktop on top of that counter, and you can get to cooking, or you can do it on the outside table. There is an outside table. And then cabinet drawers. Everybody knows what cabinet drawers are. They're not super large. This one's one of the bigger ones, but right now I got foam in it. You will see that there's a water hose and air chucks. This thing actually has an onboard air, so you can air down your tires and air them back up after you're done wheeling, whatever the case is. So then back here is the I don't know the best way to do this. here is the garage. So it's pretty deep right here, and it's about 4 feet wide. And then you'll see these pads here and over here. And this is actually a portion of the bed. Now that down there is a 30 watt, 30 amp electrical plug. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna go like this and show you guys the bed. So bed goes down, and appears it's hooking on something. All right, so it's all the way down, and there's storage there. Now you could sleep one other person down there on an air mattress, kind of. Probably be a little tight depending on how big or fat or short or tall. And then you basically got a nice bed in here, bedroom in here. Got pillows. All this stuff will fold out and lay down, so it's flat, but I got pillows in here. This window actually opens, so you can get some fresh air. They've got little lights here. It's like a blue light. And then if you need bright lights to read, you can do that as well. Now above me is an AC unit, and it's got, you can close things off or point the direction of the fans you want up here. But it is, you can only run this when you're running either the engine off the Mercedes, or you're plugged into a 30 amp breaker, or you brought a generator. So those are your options there. Now, underneath the storage area, which on this side over here, which is the driver's side, this is all the water stuff. So you got the water tank, all that kind of crap. And then on this side over here is all the lithium batteries. So there is lithium batteries in here, so it's got a really good charge. There's solar panels on the roof. And then there's also 200 watts of solar on the roof. But you got all your power stuff over underneath on the bottom there. This bed goes up on these tracks through a motor, electric motor. And then there's straps in the back. You can see that helps raise it up. There is, if you're out camping, say it's by the river, and you want to just have the bed open, doors open, but you want to keep the bugs out, you got another screen that comes down. You can black out the windows if you want, or you can let all the nice cool breeze in and kind of look at the moon as it's shining on your happy face. Over here, back towards the cab, you can see the driver's seats and all that stuff. But there's a huge storage area up here. And up here right now is actually the black covers for all the front windows. So you can, if you're gonna camp, if you're gonna go to a campground, you can insulate the windows, help keep the cold out, help keep the heat out. And also you have a little more, you know, you're hidden away from everybody. They can't see what you're doing. But yeah, storage up here is kind of nice for some small stuff. And then under here, you actually got some more storage. Same here. You can kind of see the layout of the front here. Rick's new Shagaman. What's up, Daniel? Brian Marks. So this thing is dialed in. It's freaking badass. You got leather seats. Really nice. Super comfortable. They still need to be broke in a little bit. It's kind of like my 4Runner ones. You got to get your ass shape worn into it. But they're all adjustable every which way. It's got all the back support. You know, it fills all the lumbar fill and all that crap. Up here is actually ports for wires. And it's that new USB port crap. I don't remember what this is called, but it's that one. It's not the old style one. So most everything in here is that style. And then this also has where you can just put your phone and it'll charge it without having it plugged in. And you got one of these on both sides, so you can put, you know, some pens and pencils and whatever the hell else you want, some gum or whatever. Pack of smokes or crack cocaine or whatever you're into, I don't know. It's got a glove box down here that doesn't cover up. It's got 3 memorized positions on the passenger and driver's side. This is kind of a cool thing. Leather here. One of the things that sucks about this, we'll kind of get into some of the stuff that sucks about this, is when I roll the window down and I want to show off my big muscles. You guys know I'm kidding, right? This glass doesn't come all the way down. These are the things that people don't talk about. So this glass, so if I have my arm out here, which ain't a big deal, but it would be better if the damn window went down 1 more inch, because then you'd have this whole thing for your arm to sit on. Now you do have this little nice spot here that's leather, but I was thinking, man, if you just made the window go down 1 more inch, you could hang out, no problem. The steering wheel, this thing's like a spaceship. You can pretty much damn near do about anything you want here. This side here runs all your entertainment. It's got a scroll. Basically, it's like a mouse here, and then you basically can hit it for enter. You can turn the radio up and down here, make phone calls, all that stuff. It's got where you say, "Hey Mercedes."
How can I help?
See, and then it's kind of like "Hey Siri," but it's "Hey Mercedes." Shut up! Don't do it again. See, now I gotta argue with my damn.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
No, go away. What's up, Ramsey Country? But yeah, you can do a lot. So all this electronics in here.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that right now.
Perfect. Go away. Is kind of the computer screen on this side, so I can mess with whatever. So on, blah blah blah. So it has an awning. Some of the things outside, along with all these bright lights that are blinding you, is it has an awning outside. And we'll get into some of that in a second here. I'm trying to think if I remember everything. Oh, up here in the bathroom, or in the kitchen area, is basically, what do they call this thing? It's called, I don't know. It's basically a fan. But you can hit it. You can have it hold at 76 degrees. And it kind of lets the hot air in, lets it out, kind of deal. But yeah, basically just for the most part, it's a fan that sucks hot air out. What else? Oh, these things here, which is one of the screw ups. The lever down here is kind of messed up where it would let this go back in. So what's neat is when you got 2 adults in the front, right? You can actually have 2 adults in the back. When you go like this, let me see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah. So basically I pull those apart, and now the 2 adults have more, they have more elbow room. Over here in this bag is a table. So these chairs here, whoa, these chairs here that we were just at, the drivers and the passengers, actually spin around. Then there's a table here. So you can kind of BS, you can kind of have dinner. It's still tight and probably pretty awkward, but having these be able to spin around is pretty cool. Just kind of opens up this whole little area here. So let's go outside real quick. Look like an idiot. But hey, wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so down here, up here, is a table. So this table here basically makes it so you can sit outside and eat. And then this was the screen stuff I was talking about. You got these tracks in here, which we'll show you later. All these windows here, these all open up, and I'll show you guys that as well. So here's the outside of it. Oh, another thing too, so it does have a rack on it, and up top here is an actual light bar. So it's got a bazillion watts. I don't know what it is exactly, and obviously I'm exaggerating, but it's got a full length light bar. So that helps if you're trying to find your campground at night or whatever the case is. Up on top is a cover. I guess I had to point the damn thing up there. There's a cover up there. You hit it, automatically comes out. There is no legs, so it's set up so if it gets windy, it'll retract back in just to protect it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Got a couple speakers here so you can rock out. You got some power plugs here, 110. You got a ladder for the back. And this ladder, it's got some rear running lights. But this ladder actually comes off. One of the things they never said on any of the videos is this thing. See how it just spins? You have to unlock this, and then you can grab the ladder and then put it anywhere along here that you need to get to. If you need to fix the solar panels, or you want to mount your fishing poles up there, kayaks, whatever you want to do. So this is kind of cool because I can reach it and hold the camera at the same time. So the guys in the back, they can, remember, those are the seats right behind the driver. They can look outside, they can get some fresh air. Hell, they can shoot spitballs, whatever the case is. Down here is the gross part, which really isn't gross. This is a canister bathroom. So right here is basically urine and pee, or urine and poop. And you can dump this into a toilet, or you can dig a hole and pour it in, depending on how backcountry you are. But instead of having to go where you have a black tank, you can just make things happen. And then if it's dark and you need to empty the shitter, you got 3 lights, 3 different powers. Down here, you got a gray water and a T-handle. This thing here, which is really cool, this actually heats the cab, the inside, and it's a diesel heater. It runs off the diesel tank, and somehow it heats tubes or some, I don't know what the hell it does, but this will heat the inside of the camper. Here's where your main power is. You got 30 amp. If you want more solar power, you got the ability to plug in some more solar. One thing you'll see is this thing's puffed out. See how it's got the sides that aren't smooth? So when you see these things, usually the beds are this way. If you don't see these, then you're usually sleeping the other way. What else? Oh, there's one of these up front and one of these in the back, but you got the air chucks that we talked about. It's got an onboard compressor like you see on some of the off-road vehicles. Here's a tube for your shitter hose if you want to run that as well. It's got all the camera stuff. One thing I'm having an issue with right now is I have no rear camera, no 360-degree cameras. So I'm a little bummed at that because I went to leave, I pulled it in drive and I kept on going. I got all the way home and then I needed to back it up. And I was like, shit, this thing's not working. So I got to figure out how to do that. So here's these track things. Basically what you do is you kind of pretend you're a doctor and like you're going to give somebody a shot. And then depending on where you want to put these hooks, you just slide them in this track. What the hell? Get your ass in there. And you click in and then you can run your straps from them. So holding rifle cases. One of the things I'm trying to work on here, and this is the battery side. that's the water side, we'll get to that, is I'm going to run a chest toolbox. And the one that I was looking at, I can hold 3 rifles in a Pelican case. It has locks on it. And then also this bed coming down, I can lock that. So you really would have a hell of a time trying to get to the rifles. And then basically the rifles would only be in there when, you know, I'm at a restaurant or something. Once I get to wherever I'm going, I'll either be inside here or I'll be eating or something. Here's your water stuff. You plug in your hose here if you want to take an outside bath, shower, hose off your bikes, whatever the hell you want to do. All these little things here, depending on what you're trying to do. If you're hooked up to city water and you want to winterize it, sanitize it, power fill the tank or dry camp, you just turn these levers in the appropriate thing, and then you're good to go. Here's where you fill the water tank. Here's the water pump. So now you got the pump on, and that's basically it. You got heaters running throughout, so that's blowing the heat, keeping everything warm. These what are these called? Lithium batteries. If they're below a certain temperature, they won't charge until they're warmed up enough. And it's pretty damn cold. You got to be pretty darn cold. But if you're winter camping, so that heat helps keep all this stuff warm, keeps your batteries so they can charge the entire time. And here's kind of the bed in its formation. It's obviously not made yet. One of the things I don't like about this is there's 2 pieces here. There's the piece that stays and the piece that goes up and down. It sucks because I hate a bed that's not made. It drives me freaking nuts. I think it's from being in the fire service for so long. So you can't really make your bed because your head actually goes more in here, and then your feet actually go more on this side. So that's one thing that kind of sucks. Underneath here is some cool storage. You can just, they're like pockets you can hang crap from. But trying to figure it out. So the hard part now is to dial it in and figure out what works for me. But I want to give you guys that quick tour. And now, if you guys have questions, I'll be able to read them. And you can hear the motor. It's obviously got a DEF in it. So you got to run the diesel emissions fluid. But it's really quiet. It's really quiet. Drove super nice. Had a ton of power. Here's the front. It's just cool looking. I love the color. Second is a Amazon truck. I think I got everything. Oh, it's got nice BFG all-terrain, the KO2s. So pretty cool. Got some black rims. Those come standard. It's Integra. That's it, Integra. It comes standard with all the different launches. And you can kind of see some stuff when there's under this light that you couldn't see. When I picked this thing up, it was pouring rain. There's like the silicone on my paint, so I'll have to worry about that later. But it's tall. It is tall. I saw one yesterday it had the normal rack, and then it had another rack on top. And I'm like, who the hell does that? Like, it was an extra like 5 feet in the air. It's kind of ghetto-licious, actually. The hell's that noise? Key not detected. It's right here. Relax. Relax. Yeah, you don't need a key to start it. You just got to have it nearby. I'm going to open this back up so I got people look at my dumbass making a video. All right, let's see. Sounds like $6 a gallon. Ah, crap. Now I'm on some other page. Done. Coming out of your bank account. Yeah. Rick, boy, you be styling. Appreciate it, Vito. This thing was super expensive. It took 12 kidneys, 4 arms, and a leg in order to pay for this thing. and it's a 20-year payment, so it's not too bad. What's the cost something like this? This was $159,000 damn dollars. So this is a 22, $1 million. Yeah, thing's super expensive. I had a Class A motorhome a few years back. We had it for, I don't know, 5-6 years. I mean, it was a nice one. It was a Tiffin Allegro. It was a gas one, V10 I think is what it was, and but big. It was like 34 foot. It's like 2-3 of these things, and you couldn't go anywhere. You know, you couldn't go adventuring. You couldn't go down some gravel road because you never knew what the hell was going to be up there. Can I turn around? Do I have enough space to back up? You know, you're always in your mind driving, thinking, oh, this really sucks. Driving this thing is like a go-kart. Turns just as good as the 4Runner. Thanks, Michael. What up, Silver Fox? But you can drive it wherever you want. It's like just driving a damn, like a Chevy Tahoe or something. Kind of reminds me of the, I mean, you're a little high off the ground, which is nice. I like to be able to see over the cars when I'm driving, but the small wheelbase definitely shows up when you're kind of cruising around. I haven't wheeled it or went four-wheeling or anything yet. I just got the thing like a few hours ago, but there's no hump in the middle like kind of some of the old vans. You don't have all that to deal with. The brake, you got the emergency brake down here, and once you pull it up, you can actually push it back down when it's still locked. You know, it's still locked, just so you don't have to trip on it or fall on it or whatever the case is. But yeah, I'm super excited. I think it'll be a good thing for the channel, for going to matches, doing all that kind of stuff. It'd be a lot cheaper to just buy hotel rooms everywhere I went. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to adventure a lot more. And, you know, that's the point of working your ass off for 30-something years. You get to, if you did it right, or hopefully you guys did, you know, or be able to do things like go adventure, go see some of the states. So that's my plan. That one was less than the ones I looked at. This same model, they say it's 220 grand, and you can look anywhere and you can get them down to 150s, 149s, depending on what you're getting in them. Basically, these all come the same. So, and this is a little, you can't really see it's because it's black, but it's a curtain. You can put a curtain here if you wanted, so you didn't have to put all that other crap up. Privacy screen or whatever.
How may I help you?
My car's asking me how can I help you? You can be quiet for a little while. I don't know. Smoke alarms. Gotta have those. One over here, I believe. Nope.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that right now.
See. So you give me a win call, sir. 4/10 left. Bedhead and fed. Business deduction. Cha-ching. Yeah, hopefully. That's kind of the point of what I'm doing. I don't know. I made a red flag. I got people worried about it, and I got some people that aren't worried about nothing. Probably because they don't have to deal with it if it comes across as bad. But I started the LLC, you know, limited liability deal. You know, and I'm doing the targets. Obviously, there's no money in it. But with YouTube, I make a couple dollars, and I'm not even exaggerating. But it's like I'm doing all this shit anyways. Oops. I'm doing all this stuff anyways. So why not take advantage of it? Getting some of my money back. I'm going to plug you guys back in because now you and the wife can't sneak. I don't have a wife anymore. She is gone. Big shout out to my son, though. He's the one that actually stayed at the house last night. Hold on while I monkey dick around with this thing. Get some of these lights off. That one's outside, so I can't fix that one. This one, I can fix. Bed, main ceiling, cargo bunk, bench. There we go. That might help. Oh, look at that. Tree feller hooking up a brother. I appreciate it. That's not why I'm talking about this stuff. I retired from the fire service. I'm okay. But I feel like, man, why don't I write this stuff off? So I have to buy ammo. And what's cool, I think, is I pretty much, not every match, but 98% of matches, I document them all. So if there was ever a case where they're like, well, can you prove you're in Alabama? Matter of fact, I can. You know, I got a lot of documentation. This next 3-gun match, hell, I'm gonna be shooting $500 worth of ammo just to get through this match. It's a 3-day 3-gun match, so ammo prices suck. So all that kind of stuff. So I'll be able to say, hey, I bought 2,000 rounds of 5.56, X amount. Yeah, it's a 4x4 Taj Mahal. This thing, just so you guys know, I named it Bella. I know some guys name their vehicles, some don't. Some guys, and we gotta ask Abigail out there, but like, her vehicle, is it a guy or a girl? Basically, like, you know, like you're kind of going through a river crossing, and it's kind of moving the vehicle, and you're like, come on, Bella, we got this, we got this. So yeah, the vehicle name is Bella. So if you guys don't know what Bluebell ice cream is, what's up, Coleman? What's the name of your rifles? I have some rifles that have names. One shotgun, I probably shouldn't say. I said it on one video, but it's really bad. It's I have Betsy, which is my brain fart. Oh, my Browning sporting clay. When I was shooting a lot of competitions, it's a Browning sporting clay. It's called the Golden Clays. Super expensive shotgun back in the day. I actually bought that before I bought my wife a wedding ring, because I knew once I buy this shotgun, I probably won't, and get married, I probably won't ever be able to buy something like this again. But yeah, I got a couple of them that got names, Betsy and a few others. But yeah, the vehicle's name's Bella. And if you guys don't know, I don't know if it's Texas. There's probably some of you guys on. Thanks, Vito. Yeah, I like the color of it inside. It's not white, so it doesn't get dirty too fast. It's got like a brown tannish tint to it. But Bluebell ice cream, I learned about it in North Carolina when we moved here. So I don't know if it's from Texas. It could be from North Carolina. But basically, the vehicle's blue, and Bella's kind of a cool name. So Miss Bella here. I got Miss Bella. Figured I needed to name her on these, you know, these adventures we're going on. It needs a name. She needs a name. So her name, I would like to introduce you guys to Miss Bella. So that's her name. That's how I got the name. I don't know. Bluebell ice cream. And I haven't had Bluebell ice cream in, I don't know, 5 years. It is great though. Brenham, Texas. We eat it all we can and sell the rest. There you go. Lynn Holt knows all about it. Ciao, Bella. Bella Bambolio. Bambolio. Cornholio. But I'm super excited to try this whole new thing. Being able to give you guys range footage. Which, you know, you guys, some of you guys like this stuff, but every time I pull in these damn range videos out, match videos, those things don't do very well. I don't know what it is about this channel. It does not grow fast, which is fine because you guys are amazing, and a lot of you have been around for years, and it's pretty awesome to, you know, some of you guys know about my dogs that I had. Some of you guys know, I did one video a couple of years back, and I'd be like, what's my favorite this? What's my dog's name? And a lot of you guys knew all the answers to it. I was like, holy shit. It's pretty crazy how much interaction happens between you guys and me, and it's pretty awesome, especially when I get to see you guys at matches and stuff. So if you ever see me, definitely stop, say hi. And the question I'm going to ask you when I meet you is, what is your YouTube channel name? So I can put the name to the face. A lot of people I know for years as like Lynn Holt. Like, I've known Lynn Holt on this channel for a long time, but never met Lynn Holt, or at least that I remember. But it's so nice to put a face to a name. Instead of a YouTube name with no face, it's like, oh, Lynn Holt. Yeah, okay, awesome. On my end, it makes it pretty amazing. So my tea's leaking all over the place, all over my stuff. I'm thinking about getting a razor. 27, 65, 8. Oh, you're getting a spotting scope. Hold on. Hold the phone. Coleman Mize. Spotting scope. Would I be better off with the Viper or the razor? Coleman, I actually had a chance the other day. Good friend of mine had the Viper, and he was looking through my razor, and he actually said, because I hate when I say anything about Vortex. I'm not sponsored by Vortex. I love Vortex. They sent me stuff for helping like new shooters and stuff. They thought it was really cool. So I'm not really officially sponsored, but I've always loved Vortex. So you always see me with a Vortex hat. I got the old Marfione dagger. Love those guys over at Microtech. But I like to tell people about good stuff. He said, let me get back to the answer. He said he noticed a little bit of a difference. So if the X amount of money is going to hurt your pocketbook and make it so you can't do something like pay your bills, go with the Viper. If you have some extra pocket change and you want a little bit better glass, a little bit more quality glass, go with the razor. They're both great. Money isn't the issue. I want a better quality. Yeah, if you want better quality, obviously the razor line is better. The glass is a little nicer. If you're going to use it for spotting for your partners, if you're going to use it back and forth where you're shooting and your partner's using it, and you want to know, I'm off 2/10 or I'm off 1.5 mil on your target, for $500, right around there, don't hold me to it, $500 I believe it is, you can get the reticle inside the eye part for the razor. Only problem is you will lose your power. It'll be a 20 power fixed spotting scope. Sometimes you can look through your own rifle scope and get more power with the reticle. But as far as a spotting scope, being able to see those hits, it works amazing. If you're going to use it for 22 rimfire, I would say don't get a spotting scope. The reason why I say that is it is a pain. The targets are too close for a spotting scope of that power, and it's too hard to find the next target unless they're like in an array where you're behind it and you can kind of visually see all of the targets. A set of binos would work better for rimfire stuff. If you're going to shoot center fire or you're going to RO center fire stuff, a spotting scope is a good way to go, and so is binos. You won't see the impact as good. You'll see the plate rock, you'll see it move, you'll see the splatter, but you won't tell exactly where it hit. So depends on what you're trying to do. But and it's a lot heavier. So like when I was carrying all my crap around and I'm running a spotting scope at the center fire ones, it's a lot heavier than a set of binos as well. But it's, they both work great. You will not go wrong with the razor line, period. I wonder if the 320i can drift like the Mustang could. I tell you what, I had this thing drifting today in the damn, we had this rain. We had a tornado warning. The car started beep, boop, boop, the emergency broadcast system stuff. The sky started turning black. The rain was pouring in. I got some video footage of it. I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? And we had a tornado warning. I was near an area in a county. I don't know where I even was. But it was getting some warnings for tornadoes and. So he knows that I'm not live right now. Damn it, Bobby. Hopefully I'm still working. Yep, I think so. Type something in. See if it's... I think we're good. Sniper Hunter, don't say that to Ray. We got Sniper Hunter out there. Conservative Sniper Hunter says ABS. Those BMWs will give your dad nothing but expense. Yeah, they're not cheap to fix. For sure. But they're an amazing vehicle. I've had a chance to get out on the track with one of those, and the skid pans, they're freaking amazing. When you leave it like it's supposed to be, when you're just a normal driver like I am, you can try to get that thing sideways, and it's just, it's making all this stuff because all the computers are not letting you just spin around and crash and die. And then as soon as you take that things off, and you try to drive that same course, you are spinning backwards, and you guys might have seen the video. I could not, as soon as the thing would go off and you'd be like, smash it, I was going backwards. It was a lot of fun, but I'm like, it gave me a whole new meaning to how impressive new cars are with all the electronics. Now, I would never want to have to fix one, because there's no way in hell I could fix one, because it's like trying to build a freaking, a robot or something with all the damn wires. So it's like, this brain is not smart enough for that, at least as of right now. Maybe I'll be building robots later. I'm more than likely to be killing robots later than I would be making robots. So we got 53 people out there. We got 35 thumbs up. I don't know what the percentage is. It's basically a 3 and a 5 flipped the wrong way. So maybe you guys can fix that and make it so it's 53 people watching and 53 thumbs up, because I know a lot of you guys are lazy bones. You want to have fun, you want to hear me look like an idiot, but you got to pay the piper and hit the old thumbs up button. Let's see, I bought 2 brand new Mercedes, nothing but problems, sold them both and never looked back. I was shocked at how nice they were, but the problems were just too numerous. I will say there is an issue with this Sprinter van, or this motor, or whatever the hell it is. Basically, there's some flex pipe exhaust. Portion of the exhaust is flex pipe, and it has a high probability, or at least has happened in the past, where it gets in a hot area. It's probably around a bin. I used to do mufflers when I was in high school. I used to work at a muffler shop, and but basically that blows out, and then it goes right into the DEF tank or something. So the diesel emissions fluid, or whatever the hell it is. First diesel I've ever owned that has this stupid ass crap in it. But it is what it is. Once they started switching over to those in the fire engines, there was actually a huge difference from all the lack of carbon and crap in the air compared to the old days when we'd be going code down the road and we'd be just big old black smoke clouds. So all the new fire engines, it's like super clean, so I can see it helping. It's helping something, I don't know. It beat my uncle's Porsche though. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. I have a lot of work to do when it comes to designing the back, trying to make it work for everything. But hopefully you guys, hopefully this is something you guys are into, because it's gonna happen. There's gonna be this van portion of this crap on my channel, and I think it'll be fun, because I'm gonna be talking about whatever shit that broke, or I'm camping at some cool campground. Maybe I'll I don't know, but that's gonna be what the channel is. There'll be a little bit of side adventure besides shooting. I know you guys, at least most of you guys, enjoy me screwing off every once in a while and showing just kind of some of the crap I'm doing. It's usually shooting though. I mean, out of a 24-hour period, there's probably a good chance that I'm pulling a trigger on something. So let's see. Isyour6 Covered is an overlander now. Overlanding for fun. What's going on? I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go adventure. I'm gonna go. I got a lot of places I want to see. And a lot of the places I've seen already, but I want to go shoot in these states that I haven't shot in. So it'll be kind of neat. I want to go up north. So as it gets hot, as it gets hotter, and all the Floridians come up here. Yeah, I said Floridians. Sorry, Abigail. I was hoping Dick Hedges is watching. They come up to North Carolina to cool off because we're in the mountains. It's nice. It's beautiful here. We got waterfalls everywhere. Maybe I shouldn't tell you this because then we're going to need more people here. By the way, is it the other Tim Davis? Oh, it's the other Tim Davis. Thank you. That's right. Tim's got the badass freaking Ford Bronco. Ford Ranger. No, it's Ford Bronco. Maybe as they come in and infiltrate North Carolina, I'll head out the back door and head. I want to shoot the Minnesota, the big money match. I still got to get, I think his name's Aaron or Eric, that's running that thing on our live chat. Talk about that chat, help promote it, try to get some people. Oh, and I was supposed to promote a match. Damn it. I'm on my phone, so I can't even do it. So I have to do it another live chat. That will be allowed. That will be allowed in the parks where you have to be bear proof. Yeah, I got some bear proof tools in the the van. But yeah, there was a match I was supposed to tell you guys about. It's a 5 stages NRL match. It's in, damn it, it's along south. I don't know. But so I didn't do very good. I was trying to help a person out. He said if you could shout out this chat, and I did a horrible job at it. Oh, I just found a new knob on my vehicle here that messes with some shit. Oh, you can move the bottom of the thing. So if here's your knee, this part here that's the end of the seat you can make longer. But since I'm short, I don't need all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So super excited to see the old Aussie, Mr. Tree Feller, coming in. I gotta hang out with this guy for like 2 weeks, so I hope I hope I got plenty of duct tape and tranquilizer stuff to, if he gets out of control, I can tranquilize him and tape his ass up to the top of the van, and he can ride up there all the way to Missouri. So we'll see how that goes. Dick Hedges, there you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. We were talking about this. Yeah, so if Mr. Tree Feller, I think it'll be a good time. It's always fun to meet people. Do you like roofie coladas? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, here, Tree Fellers, have one of these drinks. These are an American drink. They're amazing. You got to try this. And then 2 hours later, or 10 minutes later, he's a sleepy sleep. I do have my taser. I'm going to probably tase the shit out of him when he's here on a live chat. Why not get a PRS Rifles 6mm cartridge? What? Talk to Kenny at DB Gunworks. Let's see. Are you hanging out in the cookout? No, the cookout's... Where's the cookout? I think the cookout's down there. I'm hanging out at the old... what is this place? Walgreens. Hanging out at the famous Walgreens. It's closed. Let's see. I'm a little bummed because across the street is called Tidal Wave Car Wash, and you pay a monthly fee. You can go through that damn thing every day. I like to have my cars very clean, unless I'm out four-wheeling or something. But when I get done, I like to run it through the car wash, get it all decked out and cleaned. The only problem with this damn thing is this is going to be a hand washer. I got to do all this by hand, so that's the one part that's not going to be good enough. There's one person, now that we're down to 49 people, that hasn't hit the thumbs up button yet. I don't know who it is. Let me see who it is. Oh, yeah, no, he's got his checked. Yeah, I see Timmy. I see Danny. Some of you guys are old enough to know what the hell I'm talking about. I see Jay. I say Jay Mins. Now, super excited, super pumped. I don't even know where I'm going to go with this. So Oh, Chris Beck. Oh, now we got more thumbs up than people. Awesome. Mrs. If you guys did not know, Patty Doll just graduated from Maryland Fire. She got some degree that's freaking badass. Something I would never in a million years try to obtain. So she just graduated. She's been up north from here, Maryland for like almost a month, finishing up her last class because COVID sucks ass and pushed it back like 2 years. I wasn't able to even go to her graduation. So Miss Patty, which is Mrs. Patty, she's got a great husband and great 3 kids. We've got Big Brandon, I forgot about him. There it is, National Fire Academy in Maryland. There you go. But huge shout out. Say thanks, Patty, for your service. Give her the love for all those freaking hours of bullshit homework that she had to put up with, along with putting up with my ass, and then all the other crap that happens in the fire service that she has to fix. And huge congratulations, Patty. That is not many people. So if you guys did not know, there is 1% of people in the fire service, out of all the fire service, that go and accomplish what she has accomplished. So she's badass. She's a great lady. And I had the pleasure and the honor to work with her. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, she graduated. Are you back home now, Patty? Did you fly home already? Congratulations. Let's see, what'd that say? Rick, my son-in-law, recently promoted to captain in his fire department. Awesome, Vito. That's freaking awesome. Don't let him promote any higher. The captain's position. Well, truck captain. Truck captain was the best job I ever had. Oh, tomorrow she flies up. Best job I ever had. I did that one for 10 years, I think. So I got to do that for a good majority, and that was freaking awesome. And then I promoted to battalion chief, and that sucked. Hated that job. I was a great captain, but hated to be. I didn't hate to be. I basically got pushed into the position because I needed to help use my magical powers, per se. And but being a truck captain was the freaking most badass position in the fire service. That, and when you're brand new, not brand new, but a firefighter, you get to drive a tiller, which is the back part of a tiller truck. If you guys don't know, a fire truck has the driver, the captain, then you got a firefighter in the back, and then you got one in the way back of the ladder truck, and he's driving the rear of it. And that is a fun ass position as well. It is a lot of fun. So you either want to be the tiller operator or the truck captain. Engine captain's cool, not as cool as a truck captain. Just saying. Truck captain's we got a lot of tools that we can break shit with. I have a 6.5 and a 308 barrels. Thinking about getting a 6mm for my MPA switch lug too. Should I stick with one and work it, or should I try out all 3? Depends what you're trying to do, Coleman. One of the things I've noticed, and actually Dick's in here as well, one of the things that's really killing some of us is like the 22. I don't know. I've shot a 22 at least 4 times, right? You guys have seen on a video. And after a while of shooting it, you start to understand the ballistics and kind of what the wind does at a certain mile per hour. And then all of a sudden you jump over to 6 Creedmoor, which is what I shoot for center fire. And I'm like, I have no idea what this bullet's going to do. All I can do is what the Kestrel says, and then see what my first shot is and kind of make an educated guess from there on, what I think is going to happen. When you start running all these different calibers, you really don't get good at any of them, or really know them like maybe you want to. So depends on what you're trying to do. If you just want to have fun and shoot 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor and 6, then hell yeah, shoot them all up. But if you really want to try to get good at one caliber or two, then do it. That's what kind of hinders me a little bit, is like shooting 3 guns. So next weekend, not tomorrow, not Sunday, but next weekend I'm shooting a 3-gun match. So now I gotta like get my brain all, try to get it to quad loads, shotguns, and shoot a pistol again. And it's like you can't. I really enjoy the fact that I'm okay at all these different disciplines, but I'm never going to be like one badass guy at discipline X, right? Because I'm not pouring my heart and soul. Well, I was a little while for the 22, which I really saw myself get better, and you guys did too. But then it gets boring. You know, I don't want to shoot the same shit 24/7. I want to go blow some shit up with some shotguns, shoot some pistols, shoot some ARs, and then, you know, go shoot some long range stuff, and then try to make a 40 grain bullet fly out to 500 yards and hit a piece of steel and 20-mile-an-hour wind. Like that's like making a baby. That's a miracle. Patty's going, what are you talking about? I know she's thinking that anyways. The milk jug challenge, yeah. But it was really cool. The last match in Alabama, we shot out to 1,200 yards, and I was ringing steel. I'm like, yeah, this is freaking badass. Come on, Rick. Those matchstick shots the other week make you amazing good. That was so amazing. I appreciate it, Vito. Yeah, that was the rifle. The shooter, anybody, you could add any shooter behind it, and the matchsticks would have blew off there. What about F-class? Nope. That just looks boring as shit. Nope. I don't see me doing that at all. What's up, Ozzy Steve? And it's nothing against F-class shooters. I don't know. It's not for me. I just don't. Nope. No. That's like people that reload 22s. 22 rimfire. Like that's F-class shit there. Nope. You're exactly right, Rick. I can freak some people out driving a tiller. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I love the tiller. Was so much fun. What's cool is, as a truck captain, you had to get qualified on the front and the back, just in case like your 2 firefighters went to in the ambulance, and you know the engineer and the captain were the only 2 left. You know, I had to know how to drive one or both, and we had to qualify all the time, and I was like, hell yeah, this is fun. It was a lot of fun. Defibrillator. Yeah. Oh, I had a good time in the fire service. A lot of fun. Met amazing people. I'm just glad to have left the state of California. I don't want to go on a rant about California, but actually, it's not even California. The whole world's all effed up right now. It's stupid what's going on. We're just going to pretend that I didn't even talk about politics, because I don't feel like getting upset. It's getting dumber and dumber. And I can't believe what people get away with and some people don't, and how canned oxygen, and how one group of people can complain and bitch about this, but the same people that tried to bitch and complain about the other thing. I'm keeping it very broad, because there's just so much crap going on. You know, at one point we may be having freaking things falling from the sky, blowing shit up, and who knows. So be prepared. Get your bags of rice, beans, bullets, all that, Band-Aids. I don't know. I'm pretending, because I was really, like, I would just watch this crap 24/7. I don't know if it's the age that I'm at. I don't know if it's that my kids are older now and I really can't, you know, I'm not coddling them. I'm not the dad anymore that can, like, grab both kids in one hand and, shoot my way out of a problem. Because one, they're taller than I am. Two, they're not at my house anymore. So it's like, you just get to the point where you're like, whatever. You're like, whatever happens. One of the things I am going to do at some point is I'm going to run IR lights on this vehicle. I am going to be able to put my nods on, drive down a freeway in total pitch darkness if needed. Or I could go hunt coyotes or whatever the hell I feel like doing in this 4-wheel drive out in Arizona or whatever. So I'm going to turn the Bella's going to be, Patty, I don't know if you're here then, but this is called Bella. I'm introducing you to Bella, the battle wagon. I don't get it. You live in a van. No, I don't live in a van. I have a van. Coyotes from the roof. Yeah, Dickhead just wants to shoot shit from the roof on this thing. And I'm like, let's go. What do you want to shoot from the roof? Yeah, we could pull it all the way up into VOD. Park it right there. You can shoot off the roof. There you go. IR lights are still visible to tyranny. They are. But it's better than nothing. It's better than having bright lights on. You know what? Let's do... How many people are out here? I was going to say I could hit the... I have a light bar on the top, but it's a white light bar. But no, having IR is... Let's see. For people that have nods would see the IR, but for people that don't have the nods, you could get out of some squirrely situations if you needed to in the dark. Or you could get into some really cool squirrely situations if you wanted to as well. So, I don't know. You'll be living in a van after a few days of hanging around with Tree Feller. Yeah. If you see me go out and buy a U-Haul trailer, rent a U-Haul trailer, his ass is going to be in the back. He's going to be bouncing around back there. Get the brightest floodlights you can to get there, fry their knobs. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm pumped about it. It's going to be nice. I know I already talked to Ben Blevins over at the Sweaty Yeti match. They got room for me to park on Friday, shoot the match Saturday, dry camping. So I'll be in here hanging out, see how it goes, and have fun. Hell, I can even stay the night at a Walmart if I wanted to. Squad 9, baby. Squad 9. That's right. Thermal camera and TV screens. Yeah, I can run some FLIR in here. Hell no, I'm on the roof. Oh, there you go. Can't be touched in the naughty places. I was super political up until the last 2 years. Now all I want to do is go shoot. Exactly. I'm like over it. I'm like, whatever. Life is going to go on without us. It's going to go on with us. So we can either sweat the small stuff, or we can say, suck it and just have fun, go adventure, and whatever happens, happens. And you know what? People like us, we're just relaxing, having fun. Obviously, if something snaps off, gets crazy, then, the better shooter you are, the better off you'll be, I guess. The Noisemaker 5000 is awesome. Disregard government, embrace individual liberty. Yeah, Abigail's a huge component of this. If you don't know, she has an Instagram channel, and she put some shit on there, and I'm like, oh man, the feds are gonna be knocking at your door. Like, how are they not knocking at your door right now? But I love it. I love Abigail and her comments. She's been around the channel for a long time as well, and it's cool. It's cool how we've all grown, you guys and gals. It's fun. I mean, I'm gonna turn 51 in August. So, no spring chicken anymore, but still young enough. I ain't 25 anymore, but God, I'm almost glad I'm not 25 anymore. I don't know. I just don't know. But I think I'm gonna have some fun. I think it'll be a good time. I still troll the ATF on Twitter. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Abigail. And it's funny as hell to watch. Let me tell you. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, that's right. It's Tree Feller's birthday. Oh, I got some special, let's just call it mountain water that I had ordered for you. So I got a few different flavors of mountain water for you. Just joined. What's up, Brian? What are you driving? It is the mobile competition vehicle. Yes, this is a Sprinter van 2022. I'm going to do a full video on it in the daylight so you can see the damn thing. Yeah, and then we got to shock the shit out of Tree Feller. Maybe we can shock his ear. I think that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, conservative sniper hunter, you're on the right course of action there, my man. WNC Preppers in the house. There's another person that's been along the journey of IY6C for a long time. Coleman, I want to. Does anybody know, or I wish I was a moonshiner. Does anybody like know of a company like really know the people that design graphics for wraps? Because I've been tossing it back and forth. This thing is beautiful blue, but I really want it to have IY6C on it. I want the big, 6 about this big, and there's a couple other little things I want to do just to make it my own, because there is a lot of these. And if you guys know, on my 4Runner, I don't like shit that everybody has. I like 4Runners, but I don't want a 4Runner that looks like every other one out there. So I put these little stupid ass stripes on it. White banner with red letters, numbers. And I put them on. And it's just vinyl. The shit's starting to peel off now. It's probably from going to the car wash 3 times a week. But I'm just like, I like having nice stuff, but I don't like it to be like exactly like everybody else. I don't want to rattle can this thing. You're out of your damn mind. See, magnet signs so you can go stealth at some stages. That's pretty cool, but those ruin the paint. Those ruin the paint really bad. And then people steal your shit too. Tellin' I had his van wrapped with his logo. I have seen that, 6Rudders. Actually, I watched a couple of his videos, and he did a review of one very similar to this, but it's the other company. So this company, Integra, and I don't know what the hell it's called, makes this identical one, but it's called something else, a Rebel. I think it's called a Rebel. And he did a review of that one. It was actually a really good review. But I do want to do something. I basically want to do like the back third. So I want to do some whites, some blacks. But I want the 6. I want that famous 6 that I use. I call it famous, but you know what I mean. If I can rattle can a $2,000 rifle, you can rattle can your van. Abigail. Nah, I thought about, this is the dumb shit that blows through my head. I thought about doing one side of the vehicle, like say, Coyote Brown, and then the other side, like, I don't know, like that side that you would see at, like, to do videos and stuff. Your Punisher logo on both sides. Thought about that as well. The Punisher thing has kind of been used up. I don't know. I'm getting my custom plate. I want to get another IY6C. I'm either going to put van. I don't think I can put van on there. I think it's too many letters. Take the Benz logos off and put that 6 logo. That's actually a pretty cool idea. That's actually a pretty cool idea. I don't know. I want it to be mine, though. You know what I mean? Arctic multicam with your logo. That'd be pretty badass. That'd be pretty cool. I could hide in the sky. I don't know. Maybe you guys know somebody You know, maybe someone that'll watch this after can send me an email and say, hey, I got a buddy that has a huge company and he can do it for cost or something. But design something really badass and pimp. That'd be cool. Thank you, 80 Baja. This is the way. Maybe some of you guys are graphic designers. I'm looking for a new logo. I'm trying to get rid of that stupid 6 that looks like a big nutted short penis logo. I'm trying to do something a little different. I wanna update it. I want the 6 that I originally started with on YouTube. Shocker, Coleman. I want the normal 6 that you guys see on all my crap. And integrate that into some logo-ish something or other. I don't know. That's the problem. I just don't know. So you haven't seen anything because I just don't know. So that's kind of where the channel's still ask cardboard and rattle can. Still ask cardboard and rattle can. We're not rattle can in the van. One of my friends is a freelance artist, but I don't know if he's available for commissions at the moment. Gotcha, Abigail. Well, maybe you can call him and ask him. I want something really cool. I just don't know what it is. Please don't make it a Skittles paint job. That outlaw Josie Wales. That would be a little over the top, my man. Yeah, that would be... God, could you imagine if you did a complete Skittles freaking van with that oil slick paint or powder dip or whatever the hell that shit's called? Hydro dip? Oh my goodness. You cannot hide anywhere with that thing. Maybe in Las Vegas you could hide just because it'd be so bright you wouldn't even see it. You need a set of camo fuzzy dice. Stratas. Tea bags and white sugar pouring down. Yeah, there you go. Bella, that's right. MOAS. Mother of all Skittles. Good job, Lynn Holt. That's pretty awesome. What the hell time is it? How long have I been yapping for? I got 82 minutes. Let's see. 60 is an hour. 70, 80, 90. We're getting close. We're almost an hour and a half. 37 minutes. You got shitty math like I got. I don't know. I've probably gone through half a tank. This thing has so much stuff in the computer. It's crazy. My vote is the Arctic Multicam or Skittles. Man, I gotta drive this damn thing down the road though. The Arctic could look pretty cool. Let's see. The wife said too long. Vortex should sponsor you. I agree, Kent. They're very nice to me. I get some perks, not like money or anything, but like if I want to order something, they'll give me a discount on it. So there is that. But they don't sponsor me. I'm not one of their shooters. Would love to be one of their shooters, but I'm not. I'm actually okay enough. I'm in the rimfire world that they could probably, if they got drunk one day and decided they wanted to do something stupid, they probably could sponsor me. But as of right now, they haven't got drunk and they haven't sponsored me. Skittles would be too good for when you go to the city or the brotherly love. Yeah, that'd be a little scary. Make it look like a mail truck, but instead the UPS make it an IY6C. Yeah, blue and white stripes. Have a great weekend all. Nice to see everyone again. Rick, enjoy your new resort. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute, but I don't know, it's fun. I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate the fun, all the camaraderie we have, and just good times. You just never know what kind of crap's gonna be spewing out of my mouth, but sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not so funny, sometimes you're just like, what the hell. No rainbows, tree feller. We're not doing... Jeez, we're in a parking lot, guys doing like 60. I am at Walgreens. I'm at Walgreens. in the city of, where am I at? Brevard, North Kakalaki. Let's see. Oh, Isyour6 covered. Tree Feller's got something really cool. If he remembers to bring it for me, it is a license plate from Australia, and it says PRS. Actually, I can't remember what the hell it says. It's something cool. It's an Australian license plate, like a fake one, but it looks real. And it says PRS something, or NRL, or I think it says Isyour6 covered. I can't remember what the hell it said. Tree Feller, you still on here, buddy? You're supposed to be working, Tree Feller. It's like lunchtime at your house right now. Get your ass to work. Oh, and I got some Tree Feller. Just so you know, when you get here, I got some work for you. I got a couple of trees that I need to chop down, so I'm just warning you now. You gotta pay for rent and board. You got a cool vehicle to visit all your friends now. Here, wraps are nice because when you peel it off, the paint looks new. I have heard that, and it works good for like rock damage and stuff, chips and stuff like that, especially along the front. Yeah, so there's definitely a bonus to that, but you have to fill them with your own ammo. Tree Feller, quit sending me pictures while I'm on a chat, jackalope. You're gonna mess the chat up, and then I'm gonna be sad, and then you're gonna have to get shocked an extra time when you get here. Did you get kicked out of your house, or are you buying too many guns? No, Jackson, I got no wife anymore. We have been officially divorced over a year now. No, not officially divorced for over a year now. You have to be separated for a year, and then you finally get divorced. And we're still good friends. We talk, not as much anymore, but we don't have any hard feelings, and we get along. And you gotta remember, we got 2 kids together. She was a great mom. So no hard feelings. We just grew apart. I wanted to shoot. I reckon Miss Bella will beat X-Ring's van over a quarter-mile drag race. Oh, man. I remember seeing a video in my feed from a few years ago of yours. You and trees don't... Yeah. If you don't know, I dropped a tree on my house. That was probably one of the many things I did that didn't help my marriage. Let's see. Rick has never had good results felling trees. Yeah, see, all these guys knowing all these... See, this is all the kind of stuff that people that have been around the channel for a long time unfortunately remember. Rat bastards. Let's see. When you camp at Walmart, the truckers never shut their engines off. No sleep. Yeah, that's true. I'll be sharpening your saws. No, we'll just go get a new chain. I just got a couple trees that need to be... I don't want to drop them because I'll end up killing myself. Ain't nobody got time for the chopping of the trees. I got all the ropes and stuff though, so what I'll do is I'll sling the rope over, hook you to it, back up the truck, and zing your ass up there. You can trim a few tree branches, and then we gotta fell a couple of them, fall a couple of them. Tree fella, we gotta fell them. All right, I'm completely out of stuff to talk about, and noise isn't a problem. Back to shooting. Do you recommend the puff pillow? I don't know which one the puff pillow is. Are we talking about a rear bag? Puff pillow. It's not ringing a bell. Rick is a professional tree feller. No. I don't recommend the puff pillow, Coleman, because I can't even remember what the hell a puff pillow is. If you're talking about a pump pillow, at least what I call it, the big one right here, the Armageddon one, yes, highly recommend that. Yes. Yeah. Before I forget, how do you like the copper pillow? I haven't tried it yet, Abigail. I threw them in there, I put them in pillowcases, but I haven't slept on them yet. I'm at Walmart, not Walmart, Walgreens. You should grab Ray, drive up here to PA and have that class with KV32. Yeah, we need to do a class. I know there's a, well, I can't say anything about it because I don't know all the information on it yet. There's actually a really cool place an hour and 20 minutes away. I don't know if Ray put that video out yet. Yeah, I'm going to Colorado. I want to go meet up with some of the boys from Wyoming and Utah. There's a lot of good centerfire shooters out there. And try to hit one of the CD matches, Competition Dynamics matches. If you guys don't know, Competition Dynamics puts on an amazing event. You got Zach, Jimmy, all the guys that put this on. But Zach's the owner of Thunder Beast, or one of them. Thunder Beast Suppressors. Super cool dudes. And they put on an amazing match. Super well run. Like, really well run. And so I would like to do that again. I need to get out. I still have to fight the Utah PRC challenge. I missed it last year of signing up. I found out about it too late. I have to conquer that. That was my first PRS centerfire match. I got my ass handed to me. I had no idea what I was doing. You guys probably seen the videos. It was the first time I had only shot out to 700 yards with that rifle, and they shot way farther than 700 yards. I got worked. So over the last few years, I've been trying to learn how to do this crap, and I want redemption. I want redemption. Ordered a Voodoo 2 months ago. Should I go 20 or 22 on the barrel? I would go 22, especially if you ordered a Voodoo. I don't know what barrel contour you got. 22 is good. 20 is good. 22 is probably a hair better for balance. Depends on how fat of a barrel you got. But yeah, I'd go 22 for sure. That would be what I would do. Yes, if you guys don't know, it's Mother's Day Sunday. So that is coming up. You guys have one more day to find something very nice and thoughtful and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you're running a stock Voodoo, definitely get the MTU contour. You're still going to need a ton of weight because there's not enough ass in that barrel to balance it off. So if you don't have a chassis yet, get something that's super light in the back, like a hybrid. I don't know, I'm a big MPA fan. The hybrid, because you don't have all the knobs and twisty crap that weighs it down. That'll help a little bit more, but you're still going to be putting weights in that thing. But that'll be a good one. I'm taking the wife to the dive bar. No reservations required. There you go, Jackson. My Sprinter used to drive so straight. Yeah, West 1, this thing handles amazing. Did really well up the hills. It has paddle shifters, so if you're wanting to downshift, it has like 7 speeds in this thing. 7 speed transmission or some crap. But yeah, you can paddle shift it down. It's like, I thought I was on a movie. I was trying to think of a cool movie with all race cars and stuff, but it wouldn't come to mind. So I'm just going to go with race cars. There you go. Good answer from Tree Feller. If you're running that length barrel, you're going to have to run all the internals and some externals. I challenged it, blah, blah, blah. I changed it to 22 MTU today. Thanks, Tree Feller. What's up, Kent B? How do you like the Matrix? I love the Matrix. Not for centerfire, or not for rimfire. Matrix is an amazing chassis. Actually, well, I'm supposed to get Phil on here on a live chat. But anyways, I told him I told him I'm all, you need to lighten up the rear end of the matrix. It's too damn heavy. He's all, yeah, we took a lot of weight off of it. And I'm all, there's not enough weight off of this in order to make this thing work for rimfire. I love the grip. I love, the best part of the matrix is there's two things. The grip, having the ability to change the angle. But that's not even the big thing. Having the full bag rider, because it's not a bag rider, it's an actual stock per se. That is freaking amazing. Now they got the Pro, which now you got the bag ridery thing that springs out and down. I don't know. That's kind of gimmicky to me. But then they got the side rails that's integrated in, which I don't know. I don't know. They need to let me design. They need to let me design. We'll call it something else. It's very similar to the hybrid. Of course, millions of people probably say this too. I don't know. It's just personal opinion. But I do like the Matrix chassis. It is an amazing centerfire chassis. Rimfire, I shot it for a long while. I tried to get it to balance. I put all this weight and shit in it. Just didn't work out. At the end of the day, there was one thing I wanted my rifle to do. I wanted it to feed ammunition so that I could at least miss or hit a target. And then the other huge thing was balance. I just wanted balance, and I wanted it to feed ammo. That's it. And shoot. And I had to switch chassis out because, or not chassis, I had to switch rifles out because I could not get all that to happen. Since I've been watching y'all, would have went with a Remix. Since I've been watching y'all, would have went with the Remix. Yeah, I started off with the Ruger. I shot one match with it. Really fell in love with this whole PRS positional shooting. So gave away it was a raffle or something. Gave away the Ruger RPR. Got a Voodoo. Really liked that one. That was a Gen 1. The first one was a Gen 1, and I don't know who won that in a raffle. Somebody won that one. That was an amazing freaking tack driver. Wish I would have never got rid of the Gen 1. And then got a Gen 2. That shot really well. And then I went to the 360. And I was getting better. I spent a lot of time, effort, money, practice, patience, blood, sweat, and tears. And then I got the 360. And I noticed my scores going like this. I was like, what the hell? Well, at the end of the day, I'd have one shitty stage. So I'd have malfunctions. I'd drop like 8 points. And then I'd have another shitty stage. You can't win a match when you have a bunch of problems with your stuff not working. So I said, you know what? I want a fat barrel because I want it balanced. I want something that feeds a freaking 22 rimfire round. And I ended up going with the Remix, and it's been a great rifle. Now, they all break. They all have issues. They're all metal machinery, basically, so they can all break. I'm not saying they can't. I've just been luckier with what I have right now. The action on a Voodoo is super smooth. The 360, freaking butter smooth. You just can't shoot you can't shoot certain ammo out of it. It sucks. Have you tried out the MPA competition side rails? The one I have done that, Coleman. I bought 2 sets. I bought a set for my MPA hybrid. No, it's for my BA. I bought a set for the BA comps, and then I bought a set for the Matrix. And at the end of the day, I like the ability to throw your thumb up anywhere and grab your bag. Like, that was cool. Other than that, I wish they would have just cut them in half. MPA makes a Keith Baker. It's called a KB. They call it like wings or something. KB wings or whatever the hell it's called. The concept of that is I like better. Because getting through those ports, there's a lot of times you go to some matches, you can't stick. If you're running both side rails, you're going to have hell to pay trying to get it into that damn port hole. And especially if the target's at an angle. So you stick this flat thing into here, and now I got to turn it. Well, you can't turn it to get to the target. So then you're either resting it on your barrel, which is like the worst thing you can do, because who knows where the bullet's going to go when you start doing that. But I've tried everything. Not everything, I can't say everything, but I've tried a lot of stuff when it came to that Matrix chassis and all the different chassis. If you're running a damn rimfire, actually I even talked to Phil. He's all, yeah, we rip all those wheels out and you run the collars, and then he has the magnet ones where he just pulls the cheek piece off. Because I was showing him, this is basically Mr. MPA. I was telling him how I showed him on my rifle how I drill out the thing so I can just take the 2 screws out and pull the whole rear of the stock off so I can clean it. And he started talking about, we have these things, and but at the end of the day, rimfire, definitely go with the hybrid for weight. But I don't know, everybody's running everything. It's all personal preference. XLRs, foundations, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get the hell out of here though. You guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. And when tomorrow comes, remember Mother's Day on Sunday. So if you have a mother that's still alive, please call her. Please say, you know what, Mom, I love you. Thanks for all you did. Even if she was the worst mom you ever had, she's still better than one that you never had. So you guys have a great day, or one that's no longer around. And I will see you guys soon enough. Have a great weekend. Take care. And adios, muchachos. I don't even know if muchachos is a real word, but it's going to be tonight. And I don't know if it's both people, like guys and gals, muchachos, but tonight it's for all you ladies and gentlemen out there. Good night.